Yeah, sure. Hey, Eli, appreciate you doing this. Uh, 3 games in, from just the perspective of getting a chance to actually play, getting an opportunity to get out there and face other teams. Where do you think you're at individually, and where this team is as a whole?
Um, at first it was just trying to get my legs back into it, and like calming the nerves. Even though it's my fourth season, I was still kind of nervous going out to the first game, and then just trying to figure out who we are as a team, and how everything fits together. Um, was a little bit of a challenge, because that's not something you can really do until you get out there against opponents. But as a team, I think we're continuing to grow. We have a lot of talent, and we just got to figure out who we are, and how pieces fit together.
Next question for you, Eli, is from Andrew Kahn from M Live.
Hey Eli, just kind of looking at your stats through 3 games. I mean, they're good, they're fine, but sometimes you're not the leading scorer or whatever. You just kind of do a little bit of everything. I guess how do you personally assess after a game whether you had a good game? Forget whether the team won or not. You how do you assess your individual performance?
Um, I mean, for me, I think about like just taking good shots, like my shot selection being good, staying aggressive, um, and that kind of thing. But moving on to the defense, just like doing assignments, talking. I mean, if you do the little things right, you had a good game. Um, if you're solid, you had a good game. You don't have to be a superstar every single game. You just got to do the right thing, and the right things win games. So.
And then you talked about before the season, the kind of the chemistry with Mike Smith in practice and scrimmages and things like that. How now through actual game competition has it gone when you two are on the floor together?
It's going well. As you can see, he can really shoot the ball. He's really fast. I think we complement each other well. He hasn't shot the three as much as I thought he was going to, but he can really shoot the ball, and he just finds people, as you saw in those 3 games.
Thanks.
Next question is from Brendan Quinn from The Athletic.
Eli, your evolution defensively, what do you think you do dramatically better from at this point of your career versus maybe your first couple years? What specifically do you think has made you the defender you are?
I think just technique, learning the different ball screen coverages and being familiar with that. In high school, it's just like motion offense usually, so you don't have to guard ball screens that much. And then just like people taking the time and studying film with me. Coach Yak in my freshman year, just sitting down and like showing me the different positions where people should be, and then just honestly, I feel like anybody can play defense. It's a mindset. So I think the mindset of wanting to play defense, and being willing to. So.
Can you go a little bit further into your kind of levels of film study? What are you looking for when you're going into every matchup? And when did it really click that like that's kind of going to be the thing that can earn you minutes, right? Can make you a different player, can do stuff beyond the stat sheet?
I look at just like tendencies. I mean, this year I've been matched up against the one or two highest scorers on the team. So, um, just seeing how they get their shots, what moves they usually use, and then just like being able to know sets off of like 2 or 3 passes is something that I've been like good at for the scout team. Just seeing that, and then CJ does a good job of calling out the actions on the bench as well as Luke and all the other scout team players. So just hearing those names and being familiar with the different actions.